Okay, am I actually live? Am I actually live? Hey, Jabber. Awesome. Okay, I think I have everything set up. I am being all professional and putting a starting soon this time for the 5 minutes when I was just pasting my stream link everywhere. Okay, I did wind up buying a new USB-C to USB-C cable, so let's see if the controls are any more responsive this time. Okay. Alrighty. And let's tab out real quick and actually turn off the starting soon. There we are. I am a very professional operation here. Okay. No. Alrighty. Okay. Let's try. Try a little more jumping. Okay, I backed up relative to myself. That's fine. The rumble is still distracting. Ooh, there's a little area over here that I didn't notice. Hey, Tabby, good to see you. Jabber, this is my friend Tabby. I've been trying to get her into Star Wars. She hasn't read any of the books yet, but good friend. Glad to see you both. Okay. Let us do this sense echo.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Okay, we have a new databank entry. A tool used by a researcher who wanted to reach the mysterious vault. And that's all the information we get from that little force echo. Bogano, right, that's the planet name. I keep wanting to call it Bogota, which is obviously not correct. That is all the forwarder we can go around here. Okey doke. I know you'll get to it someday. I think since I'm going forward and not back from here, I will go ahead and refill my health. Actually, what I want to check, I'm not sure if I can see this here or somewhere else. What I really want to check is how many heal packs I get. So, let's see. It looks, if I'm reading this right, on the left-hand side next to my little green health bar, it looks like I might have 2 heal packs currently. And then if I hit X to rest, okay, respawned my enemies, healed my damage and still 2 heal packs. Okay. And hit B. Yeah, now that enemy is back there if I want to try and fight him again, but I don't particularly. What I am meant to do next is zip line down here with my little buddy BD1. 10 heal packs maximum, nice. Okay, and then I just jump and hit forward. Zip line on down here. Oh, there's another of these. Get another. I am starting to get the hang of plunge attacks. A little bit. But this guy I cannot take out with a plunge attack, and there's another Ogdo Bogdo, which killed me the last time. So let's see what I'm looking at. I know I have my dodge. I know I have my jump, my dodge roll, my basic attack. Oh, he saw me. No, he saw the other guy. Okay, and the enemies glow red for unblockable attacks even when they're not attacking me. I think I'm going to learn a sneak strike. I think that's what it wants me to learn. Okay, let's lock on to you this time. Oh, fuck you. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Wait, getting chomped unlocks me on? Really? That's obnoxious. Healing takes time, so be aware of your surroundings. That I did know. I also forgot I had heal packs. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think Mass Effect really had. I mean, they had med packs, but you mostly used them when you died. Okay, so now I'm back here and I have to go hit that guy again to get my XP back. Okay, if I... My force meter is empty, damage enemies to regain, I know. Oh, for fuck's sake, again? I dodged, damn it. Right, I forgot I have a block. Fuck you. Can I parry that guy? That seems odd. I have not gotten the hang of how to, like, alternate blocking and attacking. So here we are back here again, and my XP is gone again. I wish I understood the mechanics a bit better for how the XP regain works, because I know how it works in a Dark Souls game, and this is kind of playing on that, but it's not really. Ah. It's not fully doing the. I dodged that, damn you. The dodges are not working at all. Yeah, I almost got him. Slowed enemies are vulnerable? I guess I could try slowing him. Too many buttons. Here we go again. I'm getting the hang of that guy anyway, or at least the plunge attack. Whoa, he heard me. Okay, I should wait a little more and let him kill the other guy. These dodges are not fucking dodging. I don't know if I even got my runes back that time. Okay, killed that guy. Now let's wait for the big guy to kill the other little guy. Okay, now he's chasing him, he's distracted. Okay. Fuck you, I'm supposed to have a dodge roll. Okay, I think that's partly the Nintendo reflexes. Okay, I think I'm spamming A instead of B. That's my fault. Using an Xbox controller when I'm used to a Nintendo controller is not helping. Okay, while he's working on him, maybe it would be wise to kill this guy. Got you. Okay. Let's try force flow this time. I was hitting B that time. Yeah, but what's the point of using healing stems if I'm in the middle of trying to dodge? It's just going to put me into a heal animation. No, I definitely pressed B in time. Oh, his tongue stickies me. That's the... This is not working. I'm getting worse instead of better. Yeah, I am not going down to story mode, damn it. It's not like I'm one of these nerds who starts on hardcore and refuses to go down. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm hitting B. Let me see if I can practice dodges a little on this guy. Apparently not, because I hit him and he immediately goes down. That's not really helping. Can also run away up the vines, which I guess I did not notice. Let's try this again. Okay, what vines? Ah, the vines passed him while he's busy with the other guy, I guess. Ah, fuck, he saw me. I dodged, damn it. I keep fucking dodging that move and it doesn't take. Yeah, shut up. It's very annoying when a game starts telling you to change difficulty or get more health before you do something. Okay, let's see what happens if I try to run past while he's busy with this guy. Okay, left trigger, up. Okay, but now the trouble is I don't have any of my XP because he still has it. I bet I could get a plunge attack on you from up here. Yeah, I'm on the lowest. Does it still give you that if you die on story mode? I'm gonna try for a plunging attack on this asshole at any rate. No, not like that. Okay, now jump. Jump and climb. Okay, now I have my XP and I'm not dead. That's a start. And I get a bonfire. Subterranean refuge. Okay. 1 skill point available. I guess having to kill the first little guy so many times and then recover my runes each time. I'm going to keep saying runes because I've been watching a lot of Elden Ring. But, skill tree. Let's see. So, I have the option to get more force power, a dash attack if I hold Y to start dashing and then hit A to jump, I guess I can flip over a target, which could have been useful for that guy, unless the controls are as janky as the dodge was. Or I can just get more health. I feel like I might start by just getting more health. Okay. And then after that I can improve my block stamina usage if I want. Okay. Alrighty. I can't tell how much health I lost, but I think I will go ahead and rest because I'm not heading back through an area where I already killed enemies. At least not yet. I will be back for you. But right now, I have my XP and you don't, so. Nice music. Got some more bog rats down there. I can jump onto that thing and then maybe over there? I'm not sure. That looks a little far. Maybe over to those vines. That looks very Twilight Princess traversal. I can see something I'm supposed to grab up on that ledge. Let me check the map, actually. Okay. So we have... I have so much map. So, there's the meditation circle. Is that? Okay, I can see that the main objective, the blinky Jedi symbol, is kind of down on the lower level from where I am. I can see that there was going to be an available direction to go other than past the Ogdo Bogdo, because there was a whole other upper layer of that area. Let's see. Because I should be able to walk across here now. Kind of check out the rest of that area. Not really much to do there. Still very nice geology. I think that thing I'm going to, let's check the map. Yeah, that's eventually going to be a bridge across, but I can't access it yet with my current abilities. But there's a, you can see kind of over to my left, there's a green ladder available if I can avoid dying on the way to it. Now, is this doesn't really look climbable. Is it jumpable? Well, we can but try. Not jumpable. Okay. Also not jumpable? Fuck are you doing, man? You look like a meerkat. Cannot tell how I'm supposed to get over there. Don't think I've aggroed that guy yet. Ah, I think I can probably climb this. No, not quite. Got you. Hope I didn't aggro the big guy. Would suggest following the objective and then coming back. Okay, that works. Which means now that I'm down, I have to get past that asshole again. Fun times. I'm a professional or something. I am not a professional. Oh, BD1 wants something. Oh, scan. Yeah, I can scan. I'm always down to scan things.
Can't get it to work.
Assume this isn't climbable. Nope. Well, we're almost at full health. And we don't have to hit the Ogdo Bogdo this time. We just have to get to the vines. On the other hand, there's that guy. Okay. Okay. I did it. Oof. Just hit the save point there. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, let's jump on here and see how things look. Yeah, probably the vines over there are what I'm aiming for. Can also get a plunge attack on one of these guys, but not the rest. And then we can see there's a little path there and a lower area there that looks like it might or might not have a path as well. Let's try for the obvious item pickup we saw up there first. So it's going to be a jump and then left trigger to cling to the vines. I'm really not used to doing this many simultaneous inputs at once. Okay, that's a little too high to climb. So I guess I'm going down first. Rubberneck a little. May as well aim for a plunge attack on that guy. What do you want? Scan. Parafish. Parafish inhabit large bodies of water, feeding primarily on small algae fragments and other plants. When algae supply grows scarce, many fish die off. Their decomposition process raises the acidity of the water, gradually wearing away at the ground below and forming sinkholes. Nice. So, so the visual design of the level looks a little more like chalk, but, well, it could be chalk, could be limestone. They're both calcium carbonate. They're just kind of different structures of the material. But this is how sinkholes and limestone karst cave systems form. Not necessarily the fish dying off, but when the water gets more acidic, and actually when water dissolves the calcium carbonate, it actually, what is it, carbonic acid? Anyway, it becomes acidic, and that makes it eat away at the limestone more. And that's how, Jabber, you're from you've lived in the Ozarks. That's how a lot of the cave systems there formed. That's how Mammoth Cave in Kentucky formed. You have in China, if you've ever seen the kind of Sugarloaf mountain ranges there, that's what happens when the cave system gets so big that that the roofs all fall in, because a sinkhole is basically when the roof of a cave or little cave pocket falls in. But if it all falls in, then you wind up with these mountain peak areas where the only things left standing are kind of what was in between the caves. Anyway, that's fun. Very nice. We do love some well-researched geology. Now, which the hell part of the cave am I in? I'm so turned around. I have never been to Mammoth Cave. I have never been to any natural cave. I've been to a tour of a decommissioned mine once. I would like to go to cave tours. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Where in the hell am I? I know there was like a pit. Okay, I think I came from up there and jumped onto here. And then over, yeah, those are the vines. Okay, so kind of around that corner is some more enemies. There's something up there that I Also don't think I can jump up to yet. This looks sorta possibly climbable. Yeah. Okay. I do not like how laggy the inputs are on this. They're not quite as bad, but I still don't really get a feeling that I have time to react. Let's get another look at the map. Okay, yeah, looks like I'm heading in the right direction. Not sure why there's a random bench glowing on the... Let's see. This is a big map. Anyway, it looks like I'm heading toward the objective, which is nice. Excuse me. That sounded ominous. That is a snoring dragon. That's probably the big Dimetrodon I was seeing. Let's see if I can jump across here. Might be a little far, but definitely a little far. Okay.
See something in there?
Okay, cutscene. I think I'm in a flashback. I appear to be in a flashback, but I'm not sure. It's gonna teach me to wall run or some bullshit, isn't it?
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Run and jump toward ridged walls to wall run. Okay.
Try again. Trust yourself.
Yes, Master.
Was I supposed to go further up? How do I get back up there? Okay. God, the Padawan hairstyle's still stupid. Okay, let's see. So am I supposed to, like, run further up so that I land on the other?
Good. Again.
Okay.
Now, reach my position.
So I guess I run on the wall and then jump at the end of it? I hate things where you have to, like, be thinking fast enough.
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
Okay, now let's see, what did I just pick up? Wall run. Already did customization. Did I pick something up? Okay, so that is an interesting use of the strata. I'm trying to figure out how I tell visually how that differs from the rest of the, you know, strata around here. It looks like we might have, because I was talking about the mudstone formations. Man, I keep wanting to click right stick to scope in and get a closer look. Got that quicker than you did? That's good to hear. I mean, not that, I mean, you know what I mean. I feel like I'm really, you know, I tend to be very perfectionist about learning new things. So I guess that wall would also be runnable now that we know the trick. And what it looks like is that we have these red stripes, which they look different from the mudstone that we were seeing up on the surface of the planet. They almost look more like banded iron formations, which I don't think I have time to... Where was I trying to get to anyway? I don't know that I have time to completely explain banded iron formations. Okay, I came in from there, so where the hell am I going? Somehow I don't think up there is the way. Do we want to go back in there now that we know how? Let me check the map. It's not really indicating. Okay, go back and use the new skill pickup. Okay, for that one I have to hold A. I'm still really getting used to when I have to hold a button and when I can just toggle press it. Okay, that area is not climbable. Got an invisible wall I'm hitting. Okay. Yeah, let me wipe my hands for a minute. I did notice that I did check the thermostat and it is not at 78 today, but my hands still tend to get kind of sweaty, which is not great for video game playing. But Banded iron formations. So back when the Earth was first forming an atmosphere, there wasn't oxygen in it. Come on. It was all carbon dioxide and shit from like volcanoes. Okay, there we are. And we have to kind of run up in order to not fall down. God damn it, I was... Anyway, so then the first organisms that... What are you beeping at, BB-8? BD-1? I knew I was gonna... Okay, we have something to scan. Zor thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile traversal over multiple surfaces like cavern walls. Highly sensitive to climate, they function slower in warmer temperatures than cold ones. So those must be the skittery guys that I learned to wall run from. Okay, let's try this again. Where was I? Right, so cyanobacteria. They're blue-green bacteria, and they were the first organisms that figured out how to, you know how plants take in carbon dioxide and output oxygen? Those were the first plants that figured out how to do that. But oxygen, it turns out, is actually really caustic. If you're not adapted to living in an oxygen atmosphere, it will burn you and kill you. So but the other thing that living in that an oxygen atmosphere does is it makes iron rust. Because before then, iron on Earth had never... God damn it, Cal. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But iron on Earth had never rusted, and so there was all this iron along with all the carbon dioxide from all the volcanoes and shit. And so the iron started rusting out of the atmosphere and sinking to the bottom of the oceans. And it formed these... Do I have to start wall running closer to the edge, maybe? It formed these, what we call banded iron formations, which are the source of like 70–80% of all the iron ore in the world. There are some in like northern Minnesota near Lake Superior that I never did get to... There we are. Okay, so I have to start wall running like right at the edge. Never did get to go see those when I lived there, but they're really cool. They're these massive, because what would happen, the iron would rust out and fall for a while, but then the cyanobacteria would die off because they were not adapted to living in an oxygen atmosphere either. But there'd be enough of them that then they'd keep producing oxygen and they'd kind of grow back again. And then more iron would precipitate out, and so we have these massive, huge layers of what's just almost pure rusted iron that we can mine all over the world in various places. And anyway, the visual look of banded iron formations is what I think they're taking inspiration from for these ridged running walls when they form naturally in caves. Because you have those red streaks and then the not red streaks.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
What shortcut? Ah, back at the alien Argonath. That's a long friggin' way to go. Okay, but now we can see that a lot of this is more traversable. Okay, so let's see. And this is that area that I was saying looked suspiciously like it led somewhere. That's... I still don't think I have, like, high jump or whatever I need to get the item that was up there. But I wonder if I can get to the item that's right there. Because there were two items. Let's see. So we wall run, grab the vines. I'm starting to remember my controls. I'm not sure. I don't really see any obvious way that I can drop down onto that, because I don't have a lot of control while I'm falling. I don't really have like a double jump or anything. I think I'm probably supposed to wind up there, but yeah, no. That's not gonna work. Oh well. Let's poke around down here for a second. Got you anyway. Another scan thing. New terrarium seed acquired. Kelpie. No, that was the map button. What in the fuck is a terrarium seed? That's probably something we can use back on the ship. Okay, so I don't think I can wall run for that long at a time, can I? I'm gonna fall off. Let's see. So I'm here. And I can see that there's a wall run area. I hope y'all are still having fun with this. One sec, gotta plug in my phone. Because I still have chat on my phone, not being a professional streamer with two monitors. Okay, now is this actually where I'm trying to head? I don't actually know where I'm trying to head, but I assume I'm supposed to use my new skill. Yay, I'm glad it's still fun. Aw. Thank you, Tabby. I like listening to you talk. Okay, let's try this again. That is exactly what I expected would happen. So... and I can't get directly out from there. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get the ability to wall run longer at some point? I don't know. No, that's where I just learned to wall run. So how am I getting out? This looks like... Can I run up the wall? I mean, it can't hurt to try. No, it puts me into the sideways animation. This is why I generally play video games with a guide and only stream them when I already know 99.9% of everything about them. I am not sure if I'm having fun, honestly. Can somebody give me a hint? Because I have no idea where to go. I got as far as up there, but it didn't really look like I could get anywhere. Oh, maybe... Okay, I might be able to wall run back if I go up there? Okay, let's try that. Fuck you. Seriously, the inputs here are not the most responsive. Okay, so... Frustrated turtle noises, yeah. I got my left trigger movement down anyway, that's one step. Okay, so now I just have to run, I think wall run and then a jump at the end. I am very slowly figuring things out. I don't know, I know I'm being a perfectionist about it, but I feel stupid trying things over and over again and failing to figure out what the game is trying to tell me. There we go. Okay, let's hit the damn save point. Have I tried jumping from where? Or to where? I'm halfway to another skill point, which is not to be sneezed at. Oh, on the where I was having trouble turning the corner? Like, get to the corner, do a jump. I mean, if I'm holding A to do the wall run, and then I have to let go and hit it again to jump, I feel like I might need to wait until the game teaches me that in order to get the timing right. I'm sure I'll be back here anyway. Okay, so now I know I can run across that area to get to the other side. Much better. And then this should be jumpable. No? Did I miss? Oh, I missed another ridge. God damn it. Now I'm back to the Ogdo fucking Bogdo again. I wish I had a warp to meditate circle function, but I don't know if I get that, and obviously I don't have it yet. I wish I had a stealth crouch. I feel like I'm making a lot of noise here. Okay, run, dodge, left trigger, jump. Okay. And then back across here. I wonder if this is going to be something at some point or if it's just atmospheric. Obviously, I will eventually get the ability to probably force grapple or something and hop up there. But that I don't have yet. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, and now we will run across here. Okay. And now we are at the bottom of the zip line, and I think I established, I hate how all the tall grass keeps getting in my camera. I think I established that I can't zip line up a zip line, but perhaps I'm about to learn.
Hey now. Something we can use?
New lightsaber switch acquired. Valor and Wisdom 2. I don't feel like I have acquired very much Valor or Wisdom. Okay, from here... Well, that's also not helping. Right, looks like I should be able to run and jump down to the thingamagidget over there. Double check our map. Yeah, that's where we're trying to get to, alright. So let's try a nice jump. Is this interactable or am I just climbing it? It's not interactable. And if I click the scope when there's not an interact, okay. Shortcut unlocked. Okay, very Dark Souls. Bogdano, Great Divide. So now I can zipline back down to that meditation circle, but I don't need to yet. Because what I need to do is probably explore these areas. I hope the little dissertations on, that is a big-ass dragon. I hope the little geological dissertations are being fun. They will continue. Oh, fuck you. Jesus, a whole pack of them? Heal is up, right? No, they're all dead. Let's heal anyway. Now, do I also get upgrades for how much healing I get per stim pack, or is it just the quantity? Because in Dark Souls games, which they seem to be pulling a lot of mechanics from, you can upgrade both of those separately. Okay, now that's not... Is that a runnable wall? It doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the geological dissertations. Right, I keep trying to talk about this dragon and not really getting much of anywhere, but it looks like a, you know, one of those sailbacks like a Dimetrodon, which are technically not quite dinosaurs. They're from a clade. Stimpack upgrades are in the skill tree, awesome. They're from a clade that diverged before dinosaurs, and they're more related to like crocodilians. They're called synapsids. I forget if I said that a second ago. Let's see if I can jump across here, or if I'm going to fall down and do some more pathfinding. Or, let me see, actually I think there was... Was there another little path here too? I hear more squeaking. I'm not sure where I'm hearing the squeaking from. Oh, there's some more skittery guys. And a bog rat, great. That's sneaky. That's a puddle. Ooh, and there's some climbable vines. And if I look here, there are climbable vines that go down a very long way. Let's check out the ones that go up first, because those look like maybe a shorter path.
Can you slice this? Yeah, sorry about your scomp link. But standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave.
Okay, I have another zip line over there, so this may be a path forwards. Scomp link must be repaired to operate the box with the red on it, but I can open the other one.
Hey now. What do we find?
New lightsaber sleeve, so another part for the valor and wisdom. Oop. Sorry, I'm sitting on my bed and I keep slowly sliding down. Okay, so the zip line over here goes, where does that go? That one goes back to the Argonath, which is what I'm going to keep calling it until I get a name for it and possibly afterwards. I forget if either of you are actually familiar with Lord of the Rings, or all three of you. I think VQ is still in here, but yeah, I forget if any of you are actually familiar with Lord of the Rings. Can I climb vines downward? Or do I just awkwardly fall? I don't really feel like awkwardly falling. Have I been down there? I don't think I have. Let's see what happens if I go down here. If I go back around, I'm well positioned for a plunging attack on that guy. Or I can just come through here. Yeah, the Argonath in Lord of the Rings is, if you remember towards the end of the Fellowship of the Ring, when they come to that big channel in the river that has the statues of the two kings on either side. So that kind of alien passageway with the statues of two monumental guys kind of reminds me of that area in Lord of the Rings. Okay, and then this should get me back up. And then, yeah, around again. So yeah, this game seems to be kind of a, come on, kind of a blend of like Dark Souls mechanics and then these like parkour games like, I guess, Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, which I have not previously played. BD1, aren't we gonna zip line down here? Do I need to activate it or something? Where are we going? Because that definitely looked like where we were heading. Ah, for fuck's sake, come back here. Now I'm confused. No, I was trying to put away my lightsaber. Okay. Don't know why you didn't jump up there this time. That was confusing. And this I don't think yeah, that wasn't, couldn't get up there yet. Okay, so I'm supposed to wall run. I cannot tell. Maybe wall run and then jump over that next section? I'm not sure I'm going to get enough height. This should be interesting. Okay, that didn't work. So now I get to fail at things several million times until I figure out what I'm actually trying to do. I'm going to die of fall damage eventually. I don't suppose I can wall run up. Thought I tried that before. No. Do I have to jump to the other goddamn... This is one of those fucking puzzles. I hate platforming. So do I have to hit A again at the right time? Do I have to press and hold or just press it? I can see so many ways I'm gonna fall to my death. Still better than Moglatan. I hate bottomless pits. Game designers love bottomless pits. Okay, that didn't work. Let's test first if I have to hold A or just press it. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to hold A to keep wall running, so that helps. I just press it again when I want to jump to the other side. Let's use that other heal pack.
Thanks.
Okay, that's one step further. Do I get a bonfire on this side, or do I have to do that again if I die? I wish the bonfires were a little more visible from a distance.
Whoa, it's on.
I'm busy rubbernecking. Oh, there's a skeleton of one of those big Dimetrodons. I'm going to keep calling them that, probably. Although it might not be the same species, so probably Sailback would... Ooh, fossil! Very nice fossil. very nicely preserved. And you can see how they're related to crocodilians with the shape of the snout there. I don't remember if that's an area where I was down there before. Nope, doesn't look like I've been down there. Abandoned workshop. Okay, if I drop down, I think I can climb these vines back up, but I want to rubberneck it a little first. Yeah, looks like I can. Wonder if this is anything that... Yeah, let's try dropping down. Abandoned workshop. Oh, I can wall run across here. Nice. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Shortcut unlocked. And I get back to a meditation circle that I was at before. Okay. I do very much like the kind of Dark Souls 1. I should rest and refill my stim packs. I do very much like the kind of, you go in a long way around and you discover everything and then you get a shortcut back to the beginning. Kinda, that's a very Dark Souls map kind of thing to do. From here, looks like I ought to be able to wall run and get to some vines. That seems kind of platformy still. I'm not sure how distracted I should get, but let me look at my map anyway. Got this yellow for unexplored. You know what? It's been about an hour and a half. I'm going to stand up and stretch. See how I feel. Whether I want to go rubbernecking around in there trying some more platforming or whether I want to head back towards the vault. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let's see. I believe, because I am professional streamer person, there we go. I think I got that set up so that there should be a nice little readout telling you that I'm on a break there in my OBS. Okay, so I will be back shortly. Okay, guys, I have just remembered that I was going to put the bins out before my back hurts too much to do it, so it's going to be a couple more minutes. Okay, I am back. I should be, yep, got my mute turned off again, excellent. Okay, and there we go. Alrighty. So, let's see. If I try this wall run, jump, cling to vines, and I fail it, I just drop into the abyss and come back with less health, I guess. That's the... I explored that whole area already last stream. Let's see. Yeah, I may as well give this one or two shots. Let's see. So, A, left trigger, beautiful. Slightly starting to get the hang of this bullshit. Okay, and up. I feel like I might have been here before. Not 100% sure. The map looks like it might be a little bit familiar. Bogdo sinkholes. That is an obvious shortcut I'm eventually going to be able to lower from over there. But I don't think I have the ability to reach it yet. Oh, that's a scanny majigger.
Making a new friend?
Boglings! It's a baby bog rat. It's not trying to eat me yet. Boglings are small creatures endemic to Bogano. Natural escape artists, they evolved to run on their toes. This technique allows them to quickly change direction or jump while navigating Bogano's mix of rocky and marsh-like terrain. Their furry bodies compensate for the heat lost through their bare feet. Okay. Cute little guy. Very big ears. Probably loses a lot of heat through those too. That looks like a jump down spot potentially. Not sure I want to go there yet. Don't really have the long jump or whatever's going to get me there. Unless I work my way around. See what's down here. Definitely not going down there. That looks like another Ogdo Bogdo. Okay. That's definitely another Ogdo Bogdo. I'd be able to zip line down here. I'm not sure. Looks like that would be back toward where I, left the ship, because I can see the ship there, but I'd be going a ways further down. That jump I might be able to make, might be a little too wide. guess I'll give it like one shot. Definitely too wide. Okay, so I don't think I can get any forwarder from here yet, so let's see about getting back. Where'd I come from again? Down there. So if I drop down here, I don't know what the rumble. I still haven't understood why the controller rumble does what it does. I can see that there's a place where I'll eventually be able to zip line down there, unless I did already and forgot. I probably did already and forgot. Okay, let's hit the save point again real quick. I'm like 3/4 of the way to a skill point. So either I will die and lose all that, or I won't. I definitely like the sinkholes here. You can see how like there was a full sinkhole, and then this side kind of fell in as well. And this part that's overhanging is eventually going to collapse and fall on our heads. But not today. Seriously? Was there anything down there, or just something to fall on? That looks like I might wind up there later. And then, or actually it looks like this probably goes down there.
Can't get through.
Locked from the other side, so I can't access that yet. Which means I'll be getting through from somewhere else eventually. So let's go back up here. Oh, we get to scan the fossil.
What's that?
Mysterious skeleton. The structure of these bones suggests a large reptilian creature. An analysis of elements within the bones. I'm sorry, date them as old as 1,000 years. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be as old as 1,000 years. I'm sorry. Look, if it's weathering out of the stone, as we can see over here, it has to be older than the stone. It has to be at least, to form this much limestone or chalk in those little layers. I don't even know, man. Like, millions of years is the minimum, pretty much. Could be hundreds of millions. But I'm not sure why, like, if 1,000 years is going to be important, or if somebody just left out 3 or 4 zeros. Star Wars is so bad with numbers. So bad. The visual design of the geology is excellent. 1,000 years. I'm sorry. Ancient Vault. Okay. I like how it's kind of shaped like a gigantic lightsaber. I mean, it's also kind of shaped like a Prothean beacon from Mass Effect, but that's not...
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
Right, I was supposed to be racing here at some point. Grab the save point. Got some more XP from laughing at a dinosaur. Okay, now I assume this is what we're supposed to, like, interact with, so I'm gonna scope.
Got a scan? Nice job.
Inscriptions. The vault is built out of carnite, a fictional hard stone rich in minerals. Or probably fictional, not one I know. There are a lot of minerals in the world. Its inner walls are decorated with metallic plating and inscriptions. The glyphs don't return results in any galactic databank, suggesting the language has been lost to time. Perhaps it's older than the Dimetrodon fossil. I'm sorry, I'm not going to let go of that for a while. Ah, a bunch of scans. Offerings. These relics contain materials that aren't native to Bogano. Their fragile structure indicates they were purely decorative, potentially objects of religious significance. It's possible they were carried here as a form of pilgrimage. I'm not an archaeologist, but that seems reasonable. And now we will hit this. The vault. This structure has been here for centuries. It appears the only way to open the vault is by using the Force. This is a scoochy area. If you can't see anything, neither can I. Very dark. Got some nice lichen on the walls. Let's pick a direction, I guess. Kind of hard to tell what we're looking at. Looks like etchings of a couple of different styled aliens on the side walls, kind of facing towards this main area that looks like it represents some kind of ritual beings. Like I say, I'm not an archaeologist, so I'm going to sound a lot less coherent about stuff that was made by hands. Okay, so we're in here. What are we doing now? Other than rubbernecking it. I can't tell if this is supposed to be glowing or if it's just the... That's interesting. Got some stylized, it looks to be based on Mayan glyphs. Mayan or Aztec, one of those languages. I can hear weird hissing noises, so I'm probably like picking up echoes in the force somehow. I'm not finding any interact points. Maybe in the middle? Ah, here we are. This looks like a bigger meditation circle almost.
Okay, I'll look. You alright, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid.
Is that Nari?
I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages, and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
So is that actually Eric Avari?
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
New objective added to holomap, databank, multiple entries. Use the holotable on the Mantis. Okay. Archive 7, goodbye. Secrets of the Vault. Tony Amendola! Duh! God, face blindness will get you every time. Didn't recognize him without the... He's in Stargate SG-1. I don't remember if he shows up in Season 1, but he's a recurring character, very fun. But, yeah, I knew he looked familiar, just mixed up my bald guys with beards. Anyway, let's see. We have kind of a summarized version here. Holocron deep within the vault. Seek out the tombs of 3 great Zepho sages. BD-1 will aid you on your journey. And something he said that didn't make it into this little summary is you will find peace in the eye of the storm. So I don't know if that's like metaphorical or if I'm supposed to actually remember it later on. Because one characteristic of Souls-like games is that Like, especially in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, a lot of the time you'll find out, oh, this is a literal, this thing that sounded metaphorical was literal, or this thing that sounded literal is also metaphorical. Anyway, let's see. So, we have our databank. We have a new entry in characters, Cordova. He was a scholar and explorer, revered for his knowledge of ancient civilizations. After experiencing a vision of the Order's doom, he hid a holocron containing identities of young Force sensitives in the Jedi Vault. So, assuming that the young Force sensitives are still around, he must be pretty recent, like a contemporary of Jaro Tapal. Let's see. That seems to be everything new in there so far. Alright, so search Zepho for ancient tombs using the holotable on the Mantis, but first I have to get back to the Mantis. So we can kind of see on the map here that I've accessed a lot of areas, found a bunch of doors I can't get through yet. Okay, now which way did I come in? Over there. Okay, let's hit our save point real quick. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but we may as well. And we didn't quite level up all the way. But,
Think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
okay. And now I get to skateboard down here. At least it steers for me. I am so bad at shield surfing. Oh, fuck you. Really? Let's see. Are you gonna keep chasing me, asshole? No. Good. Okay, so now how do I get back to the Mantis? I don't think either of these zip lines go down. I was probably supposed to keep running back over to that other area where I found my way. To the plateau I can see in the distance with the 3 sinkholes. So I guess that means jump back up here. Yeah, I can do that. And then see if I can sneak past this jackass. And start sprinting. And then jump down here. Now, is he actually going to jump on me or just stand there? Looks like he's just going to stand there, which is helpful. I don't think I was able to get back. I don't remember if there was anything useful in there for this situation, but we may as well give it a shot.
What?
Oh, new interaction here. So I was supposed to come here.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir.
Oh, fun times.
Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
There is more to be discovered on Dathomir. I'm sure there is. Ooh, and another scan.
What's this?
Faded mural. A faded mural located on Bogano, not far from the Zepho Vault. It likely represents a planet, but the artwork is too damaged to make out any specifics. Ow. Shit. Oof. Ouch. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm glad I scouted this area before so I knew I could run over here. Okay, and that was the shortcut, so let's hit this save point. Okay, and we still can't zip line up.
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Yeah, if I can figure out how to get there. Okay, if I walk that rail, I can get... I'm not sure if that's going to go anywhere helpful. I think this might be the intended route. Let's give it a shot anyway. We can at least see the mantis from here. And there's a zip line that goes down, so why is my game lagging all of a sudden? I'm gonna tab out. Did OBS want something? It's not complaining about frame drops. No, that's just saying it's recording. I don't know. Let me open up settings real quick and see if Windows is trying to fucking update or anything. Nah, doesn't look like it. Let me actually close out of Discord on my laptop, though. Probably can't be good for anything having that running in the background. I just needed it to paste the stream link into when I started. There's a lot of prep when I'm setting up a stream. So, let's see if that helped any. Okay, back. Okay, less laggy. I don't know what that was about. But let's try this zip line, I guess. Okay, at least it automatically put me into the wall run animation, so I had time to think about left trigger. Now, hit another save point. Definitely was here before, so I just head back up here. Okay, yeah, I guess we're pretty much home. Rubberneck
over
around
here.
again. Okay, got another scan point. Boggling tunnel. Boggling tunnels connect their nests and serve as a natural defense against predators. Able to dig 5 meters per day. I think just none of these numbers are going to be numbers. Boglings collaborate in heckles or large packs, spending approximately 1/3 of their lifespan digging the intricate tunnel network.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did.
Why would you have
The
non-oil resistant
vault
fabric
was
on
built
a
by an ancient
spaceship?
civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir Zepho, it's your choice.
I'm sure we'll go to both places eventually. Multiple entries again. Rebuilding the Jedi Order. After revealing she no longer uses the Force, Sierra sent Cal to an ancient vault. Along the way, Cal found a friendly droid named BD-1 who joined his quest. On their journey, Cal reached out to the Force, remembering his ability to wall run. Inside the vault, BD projected a message from Master Eno Cordova, detailing how he hid a holocron containing a list of known Force-sensitive children. Within, to access it, Cal must find the tombs of three Zepho sages. With BD's aid, Cal embarks on a journey to rebuild the Jedi Order.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
And of course I did find one when I was rubbernecking around. Not really sure if there's anything to do about it at this point. Let's see. Poke around, see if there's any other interact points. Got a meditation spot in the hub, handy. Got our lightsaber workshop. Let's take a look at the new parts we found. So, that one's from the Ambaran campaign. We found Enor Cordova's, which looks like a candlestick. Let's see what it looks like if we add the new parts we found. The switch was a Valor and Wisdom 2. The sleeve as well. And then we didn't get a new material, so I guess this is... So I guess this was probably Enor Cordova's lightsaber. I'm not sure about how manky the fabric on the back end looks. I think I'm gonna switch back to what I had. So we have a terrarium, we have this little area. I didn't really get further forward. We have outside, and we have holotable and Sierra, I assume, by the cockpit. So let's take a look at this, because I'm obviously supposed to reach it first.
Where to next, Cal?
Okay, so this is like the Normandy's galaxy map. So let's hop out of there a second and talk to Sierra first. Okay, so she doesn't have a talk point anymore, so I guess it was just I could use either one.
Which planet next?
I can try Dathomir, but have fun. Let's see. So that's Bogano. That is Zepho. That'll be Dathomir. And then there's a bunch more. I'm gonna guess the bigger ones are eventually gonna be planets we can go to, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. That's Zepho. We are here. Bogano. 62% explored, 4 of 16 chests, 1 of 6 secrets. You are here. View map. So we did a pretty fair amount of exploration, I think. This looks like we could probably Binog Mesa. This looks like it's a wall run segment, so we could probably go through there. Now, I don't know. Let's see, we'd have to go out from the Mantis down to this bonfire. I'm not sure if we can get across here or if we'd have to go around. No, it looks like we had to get across there. Oh yeah, I remember this little area. Yeah, that was where we first met the spider bugs that attack us in packs. So I might go back to that little area, and because I no longer, because now I have the wall run ability to kind of get farther through there. Let's see. I think, excuse me. Yeah, I think that sounds interesting. So that was over, let's see. Okay, pretty much straightforward from the Mantis. Yeah. Over toward, yeah, the meditation circle. Grab the save point again. And then up through here. And then, yeah, hop over here. Oh. Oh, there go those little wall runny guys again. And then I have to cut some of these to get through. And then I should go down and kill those guys so they don't eat my ass. I was trying to parry. I don't like the parry timings on here. I feel like the dodges and parries are, like everything else, it's not too bad. I can hit the button at the right time to wall jump just fine. Really? Really? Skill point acquired. Nowhere to use it. Now, if I die after this, do I lose the skill point again? Or, let's see. Okie doke, so if I fall, I'm just down here. Oh right, this is where I got the information about the little bug guys. Let's see, so wall run, here we are. Okay, I got farther than I did. There are vines back up. And I can still hear the Dimetrodon snoring. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually meet him or... Now, do I want to drop down here? I can see that there are vines back up. There seems to be some sort of widgety-majigger, but I don't know if I can operate it with BD1's scomp link broken. Oh, as long as I can get back up, why not drop off the edge and see what happens? If it'll let me. Ouch. Subterranean. Oh, is this? I think I was in here before. Anyway, let's open the box.
Stim crate. Should be here. Wait, can he carry more?
Ooh, upgrade.
Thanks, BD1.
This was a good choice. Or no, that... Yeah, stim canister acquired. Now I can carry 3. Awesome. Maximum number of stim canisters increased. And then this thing... This looks like it probably wants, like, one of the powers I don't have yet. Force Yeet or Force Yoink. Yeah, I can see down there... is where I had to drop down. Yeah, I think once I can move this block, I can probably get down to that high place where the object is that I couldn't climb up to before. Managed to get through the entire campaign without noticing a single stim crate. That sounds about right. Speaking of stim crates, actually, I'm at half health. There we are. Let's see, now, am I going to regret it if I drop down further? Can't really see. I don't think there's... Let's see, if I drop down, I'm gonna have to run around to that exit, and that's gonna be, let's see, to get back from there. Oh, that's gonna be the wall running section, and then that elevator, which I think is currently up. I don't think I want to do that right now. Have fun, Tabby. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back up the vines. Okay, fractured plane. We can make it up top here to rubberneck a little bit. And then to get back to the ship, we'll probably just wall run through. Now, did I revive those guys through there? I don't remember. Let's see. Wrong wall. Let's try that again. Really? Okay, I can just get up from here, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. I have to agree with Grease. There is a lot of nature on this planet. Okay, and getting another little bit of a frame drop. Okay, hop down there. Don't blink, I know. And then just over here. Got the little boglings running around. Now, I can't remember, when I went down this little tunnely area before, was that with BD1? Or was that before I found him? I do not find any new interact points. These are not climbable. That thing with the red glow, I think I'm gonna get a red, like, force power or something at some point, probably. Or a way to open this. Or both. Who knows? Why am I clipping through? Okay. Now I can go inside.
When you want to go, let me know. I'll be right here.
Okay. I am going to meditate first and spend that skill point. Okay, let's see. Skill tree. Now, I have my overhead slash. I have my maximum health. I could improve my block stamina use, but I keep not actually getting the blocks, so I'm not sure how useful that will be. Excuse me. I could do a dash strike, but I'm not really sure how often I'm going to remember I have that either. I think I'm going to increase maximum force availability, because I keep running out when I'm using the overhead Y strikes. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'll get very technical eventually. Because in a true Soulsborne game, you have all of your attacks. You have basically your bumpers and your triggers. The left bumper and trigger control your left hand. The right bumper and trigger control your right hand. So you have very granular control of your attacks and your movement. So it's this game, you know, is not quite as fiddly with that.
When does Grease take care of this thing? I've never seen him do it.
So I guess this little plant that we have has already started to grow, which is nice. I wonder if it grows like per time we go out and rubberneck around outside on different planets, or how that works. Okay, now Sierra has a talk button again.
Seer, can you feel the Force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, I push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
Okay. Alrighty. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. I'm gonna get up and stretch again, see if I want to keep going. I figure since the game is indicating us to go to Zepho and kind of warning us that Dathomir is a dark place, which obviously we know, we'll probably go to Zepho first and kind of follow the intended path, but I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight, so let me tab on out again. Break sign, and I will be back in probably a few minutes. Okay, everybody seems to be packing up for dinner, so I think I'll probably pack up as well. It was good to hang out with y'all. Thanks for watching again. I will see you later.